Yeah, somebody been calling from this number.
Yeah, this is me. You have it on your mind. You hear me?
This
You
who?
have it on your mind.
This
What?
who? This who?
You know who this is. You have it on your mind
Hey, come,
when you
come,
see
pull,
me.
pull, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. You already
You
know what
have
it
it on your
is.
mind when you see me.
Pull up, pull up,
You come out anywhere in the
pull up,
streets.
pull up, pull up now.
You have it on your
Pull
mind.
up now. You might as well commit suicide, nigga.
Have it on your
You
mind when
might as
you
well
get there.
commit suicide. You think you gonna get you think you gonna get away from molesting
You
kids?
you you
You think
little
I forgot? You think I forgot? You think I forgot what you did
wait.
to me? You think I forgot what you did to me?
You wait till I do you. I'm
You
gonna do
wait
you.
you wait
I'm gonna do
you
you.
think I forgot?
You wait.
You think I forgot?
You wait.
Pull
You
up,
just wait. Let me catch you.
pull up, pull up. You can
No,
catch me
you
now.
come out. You
You can
come
catch
out.
me now. You can
No, you
catch me
come out.
now.
Where
You
you
can
at?
catch me now.
Where you at?
I'm here now.
Where you at?
The door open. I'm at my
No,
house.
no, no,
I'm
no.
at my
Come out the
house.
house.
I'm at my house. Come to my
Come
house.
out the house.
Come, no. Come to my house.
I want you out your house.
Come. Hey, hello.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm good.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, just about to get the day started.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I just got them kids off on the bus.
Oh, you just got him on the bus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Who had told you about that? About him calling, about your junior calling the cops saying I threatened.
My Nasia.
Yeah.
My Nasia called me yesterday.
Yeah.
And
That's one.
she,
That's one of the twins, right?
yeah, the one in Houston.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. She had called me a couple of times earlier. Like that was last. I think that was last week, a week before. Yeah. See that might have been the time when. Remember when you had said something about you had heard the cops was all
Yeah.
about his house.
Yeah, she's the one who called and told me.
Okay, see that might have been from that time then, but I didn't talk. But they didn't. I wasn't let known of that up until like a couple of days after that.
Ah.
Yeah, but you had said called back and said that it was something about the wrong house.
Yeah, they said something about when I talked to Lily, she said no, it was the wrong house.
Yeah, something about the wrong house. Yeah, I don't know if it was that day, but yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, he did. Contact the cops and said that I threatened to kill him. And which
You never threatened it.
yeah, yeah, but all he did was he just he called the cops on himself. Because I didn't want to be bothered with none of that. That's a long story, but that's the direction he chose to go with it instead of just coming, instead of facing me man to man, but which he not no man. He's a coward,
Bitch.
yeah, and so but he just opened an investigation up on himself.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, because I mean, like they had, of course, the cops want to know. Okay, this person, you saying this person threatened you? Where's the evidence? So, oh, he put it on Facebook.
That wasn't no threat. That was an invitation.
That wasn't a threat. He tried to say I threatened him when I had made the statement saying that I should have invited you on a fishing trip and smoked you a long time ago. He tried to say that was
That wasn't a threat. That was like I can outfish you.
yeah, that was just a thought, and I didn't react on that thought. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know who in his corner, if Sean or Duty, I don't know who pumped his head up to call the cops and say, come up with that fake story or whatever. But of course, the cops wanted to see, and so they see, they didn't see anything with me
Threatening.
making threats, but they see these allegations about child molestation.
Uh-huh.
So of course, that and then he called my phone. That was so stupid. And none of them can't think. They all have retarded.
Yeah.
Because that girl that he lives with, what's her name?
I have no idea her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, so I sent it to her because I knew that other people were seeing it, but I wanted to make sure that Joe Jr. got the message. I wanted to make sure that he got it. So I copied it and then I inboxed it directly to him. So he could see it, or so his girlfriend could read it. If he can't read too well, she could read it to him. And then I inboxed it to his girlfriend that lived with him. And then she now this is how you can know, how you can tell that they've talked about this, or she's aware of it, or you could just tell what they was all huddled up saying, once this came out, because her reply was, I asked, I said, no. She said, why are you sending me this? Why are you sending me this BS? And I say, don't you live with the child molester Joe Jr.? And she say, don't put me in that 30-year-old BS.
What?
So like that's confirmation. Like you either
you
knew about it, or that's what Sean and them. That's what they saying. Oh, why he bringing up old stuff? It don't never get old. It don't never get old. It's like, in which, when I was sitting down there, like when the lady was telling, she understood, because she told me that she's a victim of that herself. The lady with the case, and so it never gets old. And then the more that it came to the point of me bringing it out, it's like it is all new. It's all brand new.
You see, what I don't understand, they knew about this.
Mm-hmm.
His family hid it.
Oh yeah, and that's why I said pay attention to the ones that are trying to hide this sick child molester. I'm talking about Sean. I'm talking about Sean. All of them. They all know.
They all knew. Because one day Uncle Bones told me, it was after Lily was born. Uncle Bones told me, he said, Susie, he says, I'm going to tell you something, but don't never repeat what I said. Keep your eyes open. I said, Uncle Bones, what you talking about? He says, when Felicia was younger, he tried to mess with Felicia.
Come on now, that's news. That's news to me. I never heard this. My first time in life ever hearing that.
Alright, and then I went to watch it. And one night, something woke me up. I knew Joe Jr. had left the house, and I knew what he was doing out there in the streets. So I didn't give a shit long as he didn't bring it home. So someone woke me up and made me go, and I got up and went to the bathroom, and I came out. Something told me not to lay down. I went towards the kitchen. Well, to get to the kitchen, you had to go between the kids' rooms. So I cut the kids' light on, and I seen them standing in the corner. I asked them, what the fuck are you doing in here?
Yeah.
Well, I heard the kids talking. You didn't hear them kids talking. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, he up and came out of the room. Well, one day Johnny and Stacy had asked me if they could ride their bikes to the park to meet the rest of the kids. I said, yeah, but watch for the cars. Well, I was standing at the side door, where the kitchen door was.
Yeah.
And I was watching them, and Stacy pulled out in front of a car, so I yelled, and I told her to bring her butt here. And I told him, I said, I told you to watch out for the cars. I said, now park your bike, you gotta walk now. Well, for some reason or she got in trouble. And I told her, I said, all right, you know what, just get on your knees. Well, Johnny got on his knees with her. For what reason, I do not know. And so, my mom was telling me was standing behind me. I seen her at the corner of my eye. But all of a sudden, Stacy hollered something about Joe Jr. I didn't quite hear it. But I wasn't mad at her. I was like, what the hell did you just say? And she shut it up. And maybe if I wouldn't have said what the hell you said, and I seen Johnny when Johnny elbowed her. I said, all right, I'm not going to push it. Well, when the kids got taken, Chandrika heard a conversation between Stacy and the other kids that lived in that double wide trailer
who had
on the other street.
Who had heard that?
She heard Stacy and them talk about it.
Who
But
heard?
she never came and said nothing to me.
No. Who you said? Who had heard us talk about that?
They were outside Chandrika's house. Her and the other kids.
Oh, you
The
talking
one
about his
that-
sister? You talking about his sister Sean?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the other kids that lived in that double wide trailer on the other side of where the houses were by the park.
Yeah.
Well, all the kids were behind Chandrika's playing. And Sean overheard the conversation with all the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Well, instead of Sean coming and say something, Sean went and told her mama.
Yeah.
Somehow or another, CPS got called.
Huh. This was when. Okay, so this was when.
It's when the kids got taken.
That was
Yeah.
you was in Stark. You was still in Starks.
Yeah, I was living in front of y'all with my mom selling their house.
Oh, okay. See, I never knew that. That's the reason why, and that was the reason why they had got taken.
That's the reason. All right, but listen, the state, Johnny remembers things that Johnny should never remember.
And you know what? That was his exact words when I talked to him. He said that. He said that he didn't say who
He
had told him.
remembers everything.
Yeah, he said them exact words that you just said. He said, you know, I was told that I remember things that I shouldn't remember, but he said I remembers, and he was telling me about, you know, times when he had to go to the this mental place in Lake Charles, and
You know what? Not to cut you off, you're the first one the second one he ever talked to about that. He has buried it.
Yeah.
Yes, he had to go to a mental hospital. That's what happened to Stacy.
Mhm.
And the state knew about it,
Yeah.
but they never did nothing about it.
Did they ask, like, did they ever bring you in and question you, like, about filing charges?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. See, I didn't know it
Yeah.
until Johnny came for a home visit.
Yeah.
That's when I moved out of Starks.
Yeah.
They told me I had to move out of Starks to be able to get my kids back.
Yeah. So how did
So
they? So they okay. So let me just go back. Okay. So Sean had heard it, and then Sean told Martha Ray, her mama.
Yep.
And so what Martha Ray did?
Martha Ray told Joe Jr.
Oh, okay. So she told.
Gave him heads up.
Oh, okay. So how did he get to the school? So how did the school find out?
That's the part I never knew.
Yeah.
I don't know if Stacy said something
Yeah.
or another kid said something.
Mhm.
Only thing I know is they came knocked on my door.
Mhm.
I had Lily sitting on a piece of newspaper with one of them chocolate round fudge cookies,
Yeah.
and I had took her shirt off because her shirt was white,
Mhm.
and I had her eating it while I was washing dishes.
Mhm.
They knocked on my door. I answered it. I knew who they were.
Mhm.
I invited them in. They checked my pantry, my freezer, and everything. The house was clean. I had plenty of food. I kept food.
Mhm.
She looked at me. She said, "Why is she full of chocolate?" Well, she's eating a chocolate round fudge cookie.
Mhm.
The lady said, "Okay, that's understandable." Without a shirt on. Yeah, because her shirt was white. It's sitting on the couch.
Mhm.
She said, "Okay." She said, "I'll be back." I guess they went to the school.
Mhm.
Next thing you know, they came back, 3 carloads of cops, and they took the kids.
Hmm.
She says, "I'll see you in court."
Huh.
I said, "Okay." So I started falling like in a little depression part
Mhm.
because it's always been just me and my kids
Yeah. Yeah.
ever since they came up on this earth.
Yeah.
So I went to every one of my meetings. I took every one of my classes.
Mhm.
I did everything these people asked me to do. I even went to a psychiatrist.
Mhm.
Your junior failed the IQ test.
Mhm.
So they took his parental rights.
Mhm.
And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at these people. What is going on? Well, Johnny came home for a home visit.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Mama. He said, I overheard them talking. I said, talking about what? They're not going to let you have me back.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what? Yeah. And they're not going to let Stacy come home.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay. I said, can I ask you something? He said, Mama, Judge, you messed with Stacy and Amanda and me. And I just looked at it. That's all I could do was just look at it.
Yeah.
And I just kept staring at him, and he was like, you mad at me? I said, no. I said, why didn't you ever tell me this?
Mm-hmm.
He said, because if we did, he was going to hurt us.
Mm-hmm. That's what
said,
wait, that's what, so Joe Jr. had told that to them, that if he told them, if they told anybody, he was going to hurt them?
Yep. So I went to his foster parents. I asked them. They would never give me no information. I went to the social worker. They wouldn't give me no information.
Mm-hmm.
I said, all right, y'all knew this. Y'all hypnotized it. You came out with the same story. Stacy came out with the same story, but y'all gonna let him walk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So then you came to the house. I come to see Leland. Me and them got in a big ass fight.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 out of 10, I got put back in jail again.
Mm-hmm.
And this last time we went to jail, I asked him.
Oh no,
So Amanda kind of like, she don't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
She just blocks it out. Johnny came to see me because he has to fly to Miami because my grandson, his kidneys are failing.
Oh, okay. Is that one of his kids?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he has to fly out today.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Johnny, I said, you read the Facebook? He looked at me. He said, yeah, Mom, I read it. And I just watched the expression on his face.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, he's coming out with everything. I said, yeah. I said, how you feel about it? He said, Mama, he said, I just want you to give me one reason. Just one reason. He says, then I'm going to put him away. And I looked at him and said, Johnny, I said, it ain't no use you dirty in your hands.
Yeah, I mean, where is that right now? I mean, like
I said, let the justice system take him.
Yeah, like where is that in the direction that it's going? Like, if he would come forward, because I've came forward, and I'm not going down.
Well, the way I heard it, they searched through Joe Jr.'s phone.
Mm-hmm.
They found some naked pictures of Brianna.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and that's
Brianna's
news.
been saying that Joe Jr. raped her.
Yeah, that's news to me, because I never heard.
But nobody would never take her side.
Yeah, I've heard that she. Matter of fact, what's her name? My one of the twin. My yeah, she told me. She said that that her sister. She said the things that she was involved in, like right now, and she did say that had came out that Joe Jr. had messed with her, but she said that she didn't know whether to believe her or not, because how
of all the lies.
Because how she lies or whatever. But if they got those, I don't know. How did that come out about that they found pictures in his phone?
My neighbor told me they went to asking Joe Jr. questions. They found text messages in his phone.
Mm-hmm.
Sexual text messages. They found pictures of Brianna naked. I don't know exactly how that came about.
Yeah.
But if Brianna would come forward,
Well, see, the thing is about with her, like from the way Myasia was telling me, she
it's
say,
gonna be hard.
she say Myasia is in trouble, like with she has warrants, and so I know she doesn't want to, she doesn't want to.
Only thing that kid is, yes, she has been in trouble. To me, be honest with you, she needs to go ahead and just settle her debt with the and just set her time out, because more she runs, more time she gonna get.
Yeah, the more charges they end up piling up on her.
Only thing it is, she hasn't reported into her PO. She hasn't been to court. And if she would just come in and just say, "Hey, I'm turning myself in," it'd be more lenient on her. Because the dude that she's messing with done broke her jaw, done put her in ICU, all kinds of shit already.
You know what? She had called me, and I could tell she just like that person that who she's with or whoever she like, they've been dragging her because she just looked bad. Like one of her teeth, like looked like two of her teeth were missing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
He broke her jaw.
Yeah.
In several places. Dislocated her teeth. She fucking for drugs. She's just out there, and I don't know what to do. And it's like she don't want to listen to nobody. She don't want to. It's like, I understand about this baby. This baby she just had drugs in her system. Lundy has the baby.
Who has the baby?
Lundy.
Oh,
the state gave Lundy the baby.
Oh, okay. Now, see, I thought it was a baby that lived with Joe Jr. I thought that was the.
Now that's her other daughter.
That lives with Joe Jr.
Yes.
Yeah, they need to get that baby. That baby needs to be out of there.
But I'm gonna tell you a little secret about that one. If they dig a little further, a while back, I say about 3-4 years ago, there was this thing about Strawberry. You know who Strawberry is, right?
No, I've never heard.
That's his wife's niece or cousin that lives with her.
Okay.
He was accused of messing with Strawberry, a handicapped girl.
Oh, that was the one. Okay, that lady who he was married to at first.
Oh, he's still married to her.
Okay, I got you. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, she's like a nurse. I think she's a nurse. I think a traveling nurse.
Yeah, she works in New York.
Yeah, I got you. Oh yeah, I sent her the friend request so she could get it, and see the message too, in case if she wanted to speak, talk to me.
That baby that Joe Jr. has right now, AKA, it's supposed to be his.
And I've heard that.
I asked for a paternity test. But you don't want to give up a paternity test.
Mm-hmm.
I asked Tara once before, when Brianna told me about this, I asked Tara, is Joe Jr. sleeping with Brianna? She wouldn't answer me.
So that baby that he has now, that's Brianna's baby?
Yep.
And
I was told it's his.
And I've heard that.
And I asked Tara, and Tara would never answer me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to say, Tara never answered me. I said, Tara, you ain't got to answer me. You just gave me my answer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She was like, I never said that. You didn't have to say it.
Mm-hmm.
When you didn't answer, not once, but twice, you know something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would you leave your husband and take all the other kids, but you love Brianna?
Mm-hmm. She didn't care.
And she never said nothing else about it.
Mm-hmm.
I said, all right, I know my answer. But when Brianna spoke up on it, his whole family went up against Brianna.
Yeah.
When I spoke up on it, they all wanted to come. But like I told you, you can come one by one, you come two by twos. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
What Brianna needs to do, Brianna needs to speak up. And she needs to stand her damn grounds. That's going to be part of her healing process.
Yeah, because
that is part of her problem.
That's part of like how her mental is all messed up, going through and it's no telling how long the things that he's done to that girl.
Yep. Well, me and her talked. She told me, Mama, she says, I asked your junior for some money. I said, you did what? And I said, all right, what did he say? He asked me what was I going to do for it. And that's where Joe Jr. fucked up at. That was in a text message.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the text messages that they found.
Huh.
So, what she needs to do, she needs to just come forward and file her complaint. Johnny, keep talking to him. Johnny gonna come forward.
He closed like he can't like he talked to like all before this, like I would like throughout the years, like we've been friends on Facebook.
Yeah, he tells me.
Yeah, and because he would watch my workout videos and stuff like that. Every once in a while, I would hit him up. How I let him say, hey, what's up? How he been? But ever since this came out, I've been hitting him up, and it's like he's closed back up. I guess he just
He asked me yesterday. He said, "Mama, how well do you know him?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "I know him pretty well." How well? I said, "He's trustworthy. Y'all used to play."
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "So he's trustworthy?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Okay." I think he found his answers he was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't talk to anybody about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I felt very unusual if he spoke to you about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's because he's starting to trust you. And I don't know. It's very hard for Johnny to trust.
Mm-hmm.
And Lily, he don't even speak to Lily.
Which one is okay? I get him. Which one is that? Where she lives at?
Alicia is the one that works for Doc Finley, who thinks she's all that in a bag of chips.
Oh, okay, that's the one. Okay, did she used to live with Joe Jr.?
Yeah. Oh, don't mess with my daddy. My daddy's Mr. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, that might have been one, because in the message that he sent me, he said that he had told his siblings about Joe Jr. and he said that some believe and some detest that he's he's an honest person. So that might have been the one that he was referring to as the one that doesn't believe it and think that he's an honest person.
Oh no, Joe Jr. rides and sits in that girl's ass.
Mm-hmm.
You don't talk about my daddy. My daddy, he don't do nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And little she knows. That's why we call her Miss High Society.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
She thinks she's better than everybody else, but like I told her, baby, you just don't know.
Hmm.
You really don't. Chandrika is no better.
Yeah, I already know.
Lundy stays away from everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
But they always trying to put Lundy in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
Felicia, I don't trust them as far as I can fucking throw them. Me and Chandrika don't see eye to eye because John Hardy is the father of my twin.
Yeah.
In time she found out about it. And I had to laugh at her because she's going to send Lily to my house to find out.
Mm-hmm.
So I told Alicia, I said, yes, you go back and you tell her if she has anything she needs to find out, go ask her husband.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I said, because if you was taking care of home,
Yeah.
then nothing would have happened.
Yeah.
But little as you know, I've been sleeping with your husband way before y'all even met.
Mm-hmm.
I was sleeping with your husband before you married him.
Mm-hmm.
I was sleeping with your husband the day you married him.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the one who told me to come stay at your house.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sleeping with your husband there.
Hmm.
Well, there's going to be a problem. Well, you know where I live.
Mm-hmm.
She never bothered to come. Then that ain't no problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will beat you up just like I beat your brother up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all got to call me. Did Sean come to your house? No. Well, she just asked me about the twins, and I just told her yes.
Yeah.
I said, well, she got her answer there.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as those doing it, they're going to back him up to the max.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's eating shit, bro.
And I was speaking on that. Like, if you read that post, I was speaking directly on that. I said, if you're one of the ones that's been hiding him, you've been knowing all of this time, you just as guilty, and you're the reason, why he's gotten comfortable in molesting kids.
Yep.
Because y'all hiding him.
They knew about it. A lot of people in Starks knew about it. He has a daughter and a son. Matter of fact, 2 sons. That they will not even acknowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So then you got 23 kids.
Yeah, I never heard. Yeah, that's news. That's news to me. I never heard.
He got a son that's the same as, let's see, my granddaughter is 13. His son is 10 years old in Lake Charles.
Mm-hmm.
He has a son with Melissa, a grown-ass man.
Wait, Melissa who?
What? The one out of Orange.
Wait, what's her name? Melissa what?
Hunt.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. She used to come to Starks.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know her.
You would know her if you see her. But the white girl that over there in Newton, he got a daughter with her.
Yeah.
But they've been knowing this is going on. But everybody wants to hide it, and that's what I couldn't understand about the state.
Mm-hmm.
You had your proof.
Mm-hmm.
You have proof.
Mm-hmm.
Why in the fuck y'all didn't do nothing about it?
Yeah.
Instead of letting him fucking walk, why didn't y'all just do something about it?
Yeah, he needs to be a registered sex offender, all of that.
Something needs to be done with him, honestly. Something needs to be done with him, and he's just getting away with it.
Then that was some other news to me that I didn't know until my mom had told me that she said when she caught him in the act, with on the back porch trying to do that to my sister, that when she had put that out, and when she put it out, she said Gwen had came to her crying at see he was going with Gwen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going.
Why she was married?
Yeah, him and Gwen was going together, and Banky had left her baby.
He messed with Banky's baby.
Yeah, and so my mama say like they had brought that the baby ended up getting the disease.
Herpes.
Yeah, and so oh, so you heard about it before?
Banky told me.
Oh, Banky told you herself?
Yep.
Come on.
After my kids were taken, Banky told me.
Yeah. So what
She
happened?
said, Susie, he molested my child.
So what happened? Like what happened with that? Because my mom was telling me that she had went with the girl to go speak with the detective in Orange, and like she don't remember what happened with it. Like I don't know if they didn't meet up. If they didn't meet up with the person or what. Like what happened?
I have no idea. Only thing I know that she went and filed the charges, and I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah.
And I guess they didn't take it or whatever because he's still walking.
Hmm. Now Gwen did, because like that when my mom had told me about that, I hit Gwen up because like one of them on my other page, I was already friends with her, but she probably, I don't think that she really remembers me that well. And so when I had hit her up from on the new page that I had came out with everything on, I asked her, I said, is this Banky? And she said, no, this is her sister. And she said, I'm in Shreveport and Banky is in Orange. And she said, who are you?
Yeah.
And I told her who I was. Cause see, we really like cousins because her mama Mary Lee, that's my daddy's sister.
Yeah.
You know, and so I got to explaining it to her that my mom had told me that she had that she had went to my mom's house and had talked to her about what happened with the baby, and so she said she was gonna call me when she got off work, and so you know, I waited a day passed, another day passed, and I'm hitting her up. I said, hey, I'm still waiting on you to call. So at that time, I'm already knowing like it then came up on him, and she really don't want to like think about it, go back, and that's exactly what it was because after I thought about it a while, I sent her a long text message and explained to her, hey, look, I'm not trying to bother you, disturb you, but if you're not gonna call me, please let me know. I understand if you don't want to talk about it, you know, but I'm just, you know, coming forward with everything, and I'm not stopping. And like I said, I'm not trying to bother you or anything. I just would just like to talk with you. And so she replied back then, and she said, no, you're not bothering me. She said, I know my sister is not going to want to talk about it. She said the kid is grown and has kids, and she said that she said it was a horrible time for them because she said she loved the little baby like it was her baby, and she just said that they try not to think about it, and you know, she just said thank you for reaching out, and I replied back to her. I was like, I really appreciate your reply, and I love you for that, and you know, thank you. You know.
Yeah, Banky lives here in Orange. She used to work at the Orange Baptist Hospital.
Uh-huh.
Her daughter, she had it hard.
Mm-hmm.
When she has her kid, she got to have a C-section.
Oh, okay.
Because it can't be passed through the canal. If it does, it will catch herpes.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
So she's only allowed to have 3 kids.
Yeah.
And she got pregnant while she was when they put her on birth control, and she had to abort it.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of like sitting around it, so we just don't bring it up.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of kids out there that ain't kids no more.
Mm-hmm.
That he has heard it. Somebody's gonna wind up killing JoJo. It's gonna happen. It's like it's coming out. And the way I heard it is, I heard there was an investigation.
Mm-hmm.
He's under investigation now.
Mm-hmm.
Things are gonna start coming out. And be honest with you, I hope Johnny has the, I'm not going to say guts, because I know my son's brave enough to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that if he feels that he needs for him to just come forward.
Yeah, to come forward. Yeah.
I don't even know where Stacy's at.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I know, I got a piece of paper I wasn't even never supposed to get
Mm-hmm.
from the state. And from this day, I cannot find that paper again. It has her real last name.
Mm-hmm.
And it says something about food stamps on Johnny and Stacy. Man, I ain't had food stamps on them kids since them kids were little.
Yeah.
And I was never supposed to find out what her last name was supposed to be since she got adopted.
Mm-hmm.
And Johnny spent thousands and thousands of dollars trying to find her.
Come on.
Yeah. When he was in the military, he spent all of his money just about hiring private investigators. I don't know what's going on.
So her last name was she had got married or something, or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. They will not give me no fucking information on this girl. None.
Yeah. Seemed like one time.
JT's brother knows where she lives, but he will not tell me. My son-in-law, which who has kids with Amanda, not PJ, but
Mm-hmm.
Josh,
Mm-hmm.
went to Houston with JT's brother, and they made a quick stop in between. And he said when the girl came out of the house, he swore up and down he was looking at Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
And when he looked at her again when she got close to the car, he said, Amanda? She said, no, I'm her sister.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't remember. He said it's between Wilsoner and the little town before that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, JT's brother will not give me no damn information. I know I got grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
And I know she knows about my grandkids. And she knows where everybody lives.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing she said was, when I'm ready, I'll come home.
Hmm.
And I'm like, okay. And Amanda went to work in Wilson.
Mm-hmm. What is that? I never. What is that? What is that close by?
Wilson, Texas?
Yeah.
By Bowman and Conroe.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing Josh said he remembers, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. He said he remembers a circle and a mall.
Mm-hmm.
He said she don't live too far from a mall.
Yeah. You talking about Stacy?
Yeah,
See,
but I don't know where. I don't even know her last name.
Yeah. See, last I had heard that I don't know, I forgot who had told me that, but this was about 10 years or so ago that she was around New Orleans.
She was.
Yeah.
She was.
That might have been Johnny. It might have been Johnny had told me that.
Because when they got taken, her and Johnny was together.
Mm-hmm.
They were like two peas in a pot.
Mm-hmm.
And the foster parents didn't want, the foster mother didn't want to keep her. And so they sent her out. They said that she did all kind of crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they splitted her and Johnny up. And when they split her and Johnny up, everything, Johnny's whole world started falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going to New Orleans, the Ninth Ward.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the Ninth Ward. I will go to these people's house to visit her. They were nice people.
Yeah.
It was a black couple. And I remembered I had to go see her in the 10th Tower in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
they kept her drugged up
Come on.
because they said she was going through so much.
Yeah.
She tried to jump off the building.
Yeah.
And whenever Joe Jr. would walk in the room, she would freeze up.
Mm-hmm.
So they made him quit coming. And then I guess that's when things started coming out. And that was the last time I seen her was in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the snow cone place in the 9th Ward. I remember a grocery store. And I remember she lived across the street from the river.
Yeah.
In the 9th Ward, but I don't remember. She lived on the same street as the snow cone store, because we used to walk to the snow cone stand. So she didn't live too far from it.
Mm-hmm.
But I never knew. When she got adopted, they would never tell me the last name or nothing.
Yeah. Oh,
And New Orleans, I had called the social workers over there recently, because me and Johnny decided to start looking again. They said they can't give me no.
Yeah.
Johnny hired some private detectives, and they still couldn't find nothing out. Joe Jr. has put a bad number on a bunch of kids, bro. He screwed up a bunch of kids' life. And I can't tell you how many times I just wanted to kill him. But in the process of me doing that, then I would lose my kids completely.
Yeah, I understand that.
And it's like, I don't even really talk to him. I try not to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know my granddaughter.
Yeah.
Because she lives with Joe Jr., so I choose not to even go over there.
Yeah, I don't even see how that's going on. Like, were they allowing that baby to even live, to even be in the house, with him?
Well, I don't see how the fucking state gave him custody of her. They gave him full custody of that kid.
Yeah, that don't sound right at all.
And I asked Brianna, is it his? No, Mama, it belongs to John Hardy's nephew.
Oh, who's
To
John?
be honest with you, that baby looks too much like a carrier.
Yeah, yeah. Other people have said that.
And he's too close to that kid.
Mm-hmm.
And Brianna keeps saying, Mama, she needs to be checked. And I'm like, I can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I could call CPS. But it has to be their choice to check her.
Mm-hmm. And she telling you that herself, that the baby needs to be checked?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what she needs to do, since she already got a case open, she needs to talk with her. She got to go see a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
And like I told her, you need to talk to a psychiatrist.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be honest with this woman.
Mm-hmm.
Brianna has to be on all kind of medication now.
Yeah, yeah.
You need to tell them why you feel the way you feel.
Mm-hmm.
And if you be honest with the psychiatrist, then it's going to open up.
Mm-hmm.
Then these social workers is going to start talking to the other social workers.
But see, I'm not understanding it. It doesn't make sense. Like, okay, so she has a case on Joe Jr.?
She did.
Yeah, but how did... Okay, all right, so look at this. So if she did have a case on him, how did they give him custody of the kid if
All right,
she had a case on him?
This is the story that I was told.
Yeah.
I was told that Brianna sold the little girl.
Okay, okay, I did hear that. Yeah.
Brianna told me she never sold that little girl.
Mm-hmm.
He gave the people the little girl because she didn't want her to stay with Joe Jr.
Yeah.
I also was told that Brianna asked the pastor and his wife to take the baby. And they were going to. I can't get what I can't get. I not believe in my heart that baby belongs to Joe Jr. If they would just do a DNA. If they would do a DNA, it would solve everybody's problem.
Yeah.
And when this, somehow or another, he got her proven confident because he stuck her in the fucking crazy house.
Who, Brianna?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And when he did that, that proved that she wasn't mentally stable to take care of that little girl. But what I can't get, bro, if you're going to give him custody and he is married, but he's living with his girlfriend, why didn't you give the baby to his wife? Because she doesn't want the baby. That baby belongs to Georgia. I will put everything I fucking own on that. I'm gonna have a DNA done, even if I have to go behind his back and do it. As much as I don't want to speak to him, I will get hair follicle studs.
Now, see, what's his name? I can remember when the stuff came out about with the cops. It seemed like Duty said something about you called him or you.
Oh, I don't talk to Duty.
Or you
that's my Nasia called it.
Oh my Nasia. Oh, was yeah. He was saying something like, cause he real goofy. Like he remind me so much of Derek. He real goofy like Derek. He said. He said, I don't know if he had said that you had called Joe Jr. or you had called him. It was something. That was the day. That day. Matter of fact, he called. See, I already know what I'm not stupid. I already know how that went. Duty gave Joe Jr. my number, and that's where he messed. I'm not gonna say he messed up, but he did. He worked all of that worked out in the favor of things going the direction that it needed to go.
Yeah.
Because that played a big part. That's playing a big part. Of
He's harassing.
Huh?
The Junior is harassing.
Yeah. Because I never called Joe Jr.'s phone. I never had his phone number before in life. Never had. But he got, I get a call, it was 3 missed calls because I was on the phone. And then so finally when I called the number back, that was that. And I know he repeated the conversation too.
Alright, I have a question for you. Who has a baby with Aaron's wife?
That's Terry.
Terry does?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yep.
Because when you put it out, I started reading it with Terry. Then all of a sudden it faded out into Joe Jr. I was like, hold on. Which one of these motherfuckers did it?
Yeah. Yeah, that was that. And see, John, I don't know if I had talked to you like since like the police and all of that, and I'm pretty sure John was over there. I'm pretty sure he was over there like whenever Joe Jr. called the police. He probably was. I don't know. He might have been saying, "Hey, tell him this, tell him that, or whatever." I don't know. But anyway, John had came. He ended up coming and which I'm watching the whole time. Who pulling up? I'm at the computer, working, and so
Yeah.
he knocked at the door. I go to the door, and he kind of smiling with a little smirk, like, "Man, what's going on with you?" And oh, they saying this on Facebook. I say, "Man, is exactly what you see. Is exactly what it is. Or did you read it? You know?" And he said, I don't be on Facebook. I didn't read it.
No,
Whatever.
he don't.
You know, um, you got to read. Is everything is true. I didn't lie. It's all facts. You know.
Now, you see, me and John talked about that once before with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
John don't believe that Joe Jr. was a child molester.
But see, I told him one time when he came to the gym, we was working out. I told John that. I told John that my mom had caught Joe Jr. in the act. You know, and he know that Joe, like this stuff with Jerry Stanley was saying Joe Jr. would be standing on the 5-gallon bucket looking at his mom and his sisters while they take a shot. Like that wasn't no secret. Like they was set at the card game table. Aaron and Derek would just be fondling their mama titties in front of everybody.
Yep.
This wasn't no secret. They was like they all messed up.
Yep. I thought I was the only one that noticed that.
No, I've been seeing that. Other people been noticed that. David Wayne, up until Nub died, he still would talk about that stuff. About Joe Jr. looking, peeping at his mom and his sisters while they taking a bath, and about Aaron and Derek fondling their mama breasts while they at the card game table. Like people been well aware of all of that. And John himself, he remembers seeing it because he was telling he remember seeing it because John was living there. He was living there with him.
Yeah.
So then it was like once it came out, and so he another one. He's another one trying to hide. Like he'll talk about it, the things what was going on, what they was doing, but he want to act like it's brand new when it hit the pussy. See, I don't talk to a lot of people out here. Like it's only a couple of people that I talk to in person. So no, I want to put it where the world gonna know. Because y'all talking in silence amongst each other. No, let's bring it to the yeah. Let's let everybody know because everybody is not hearing my people because I don't talk to people out here. So I'm gonna do it a way where when I speak, it's gonna be to where everybody can know what's coming from me and the reason why if something happened. This is the reason why things happen. This is the root source of the reason why things happen.
See, because the last time I talked to John, he told me he was going to a gym and work out, but he never told me what gym he was going to.
Mm-hmm.
But John changed his phone number.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have the same. Yeah, you don't have the same number. Yeah, I don't have his. I don't.
Oh, he didn't even give it to me.
Yeah.
He didn't even give it to my nation.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's coming out.
Mm-hmm. And see, like, yeah, he was, after, like, I got to tell him, I was like, man, look, if that's what you come in here for to try to defend the child molester, you can get in your car and get out my yard, And he was like, well, man, I just came to you. I'm not choosing no sides or whatever. That's my brother-in-law, and I look at you as a friend. I knew you since you was a little kid and all of this. Man, that was you. Just like you said, you knew me as a kid. You don't know me as a man, And for you to be up here like getting in this, like trying to, and I didn't told you about this before. That he was a child molester and what my mama caught him doing, and he was like, well, why come your mama, your dad? I say, hey, man, you want me to call? I'll call him right now, and you can listen. You can hear. You want me to call him right now? He was like, nah, man, I don't want. But he say, okay, well, I can understand that. I say, what if it was like, what if it happened to you or one of your kids? Okay, Duty is your kid. What if it, how would you feel about that? well, the ground will still be shaking if that. Okay, well, man, hey, well, don't try to sit up there and tell me how I shouldn't or should feel about something when you know you saying that you would be feeling the same way. And he was like, okay, well, I can understand that about Joe Jr., but man, what about Zay? What if he was a kid and he didn't know that that Aaron that Aaron was his daddy or whatever. What I think you should apologize. I say, hey man, did any one of them apologize to any of the hurt or pain that they caused my mama? Did Sean and them apologize? Did Martha Ray apologize? Did Joe Jr. ever apologize? No. And so he just threw his hand. I say, man, out of all of that, the things that have came up, the facts that I've laid out, you mean to tell me that's the most important thing, the biggest thing you see out of all of this is the thing about Zay? And he shook his head and said, yeah. I say, hey, man, I ain't got no more else to say because that let me know, like, it's like I'm talking to the wall. Like, the wall ain't got no brain, you know. But if fit, what they say that?
If the shoe fits,
if the shoe fit, wear it. See, them shoes fit perfectly for him because he did the same thing. When I caught the part what I put about with Terry Holmes, how Terry Holmes had got Aaron wife pregnant, he did the same thing to Joe Jr.
Yeah.
So that's why he was like, well, damn, that I did the same. That's why he was feeling some kind of way, But hey, you can't get mad at the mirror. The mirror is only showing you the reflection. It's showing you.
True.
You
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. I'm just coming outside. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my damn knees are killing me.
Yeah, and he left, and that was that, and like I said, like he's another, that's why I put it as in that process. Pay attention to the ones that are gonna be trying to speak, to try to hide, this child molester. It's gonna show you a lot about a person's character.
I told him a long time ago. As a matter of fact, it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about it also. And he was like, so I said, well, it's the truth. And he never said nothing about it.
Yeah.
Well, when all this shit broke out, he changed his phone number. But John, I don't know. But Joe Jr., he needs to pay for what he did to people's lives. And it's going to happen. If they got this investigation going, they're going to dig a little further.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to keep digging. I'm going to talk to Brianna.
Did she, like, when you talk to her, like, is it you have to wait for her to call, like, for her to call you or
Sure about it.
Yeah.
I told her what you put on Facebook, and she asked me. She said, "Send it to me."
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't get it to her. I says, "Well, hell, friend requested."
Yeah. Yeah.
And he'll tell you, go read it.
Yeah. But how is her attention span? Because that's a lot to read. A person, they got to be like.
She's smart. Don't get me wrong. She's smart.
Mm-hmm.
She's a very wise kid.
Mm-hmm.
She's very intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
She got a lot of street in her.
Yeah, because the part about Joe Jr. was at the end.
That's the part she wanted to read.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't worried about Terry part.
Yeah,
she wanted Joe Jr. part. She said, "Mom, I've been telling people."
Yeah.
She said, "Nobody never took me serious."
Oh, that's what she said?
Yep. I said, "Yeah." And I said, "Now you got somebody speaking out."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Yeah." I said, "Now you can speak."
Yeah, if she can, like, if she's not comfortable, and I can understand that if she's not comfortable going in to sit down and talk with the detective, like, I can talk, I can line it up to where to where she can be comfortable to talk, to give a statement. It could either be talking to him on my phone or talking to him over the phone, but that definitely would help a whole lot, for her to. And like I said, I understand if she's worried about them, picking her up about about old charge or something like that. I would just, I would let the detective know that, hey, like, there's a victim that, that could really help, like with this case, that you need to speak to, but she's just not comfortable coming in. If you could just, listen to her statement, you know, I think that would help a whole lot.
Alrighty.
That would help a whole lot.
Hmm. I tell you what, let me see if I can call her. If I can, we're gonna three-way you.
Okay, okay, okay. All right.
All right, let me call you. Let me call her real quick.
Okay, all right, all right.